and welcome to IPC Apex Expo 2023. It's day 2. I'm joined by Joe from Evolve. Thanks for coming over. Now, as a manufacturer, it must be quite nice to come to these shows now and feeling like it's all back to normal.
This is actually very refreshing. You're right. With the whole pandemic thing, it was difficult to have this networking experience and also see what new innovations are being innovated.
Yeah.
And so this is very refreshing to be back amongst. It's also a bit of an old home week. Like you see a bunch of friends and colleagues that you're still in the business, you're doing well. So it is really nice. Yeah, super nice.
So just talk me through what Evolve does specifically.
Yeah, so Evolve Manufacturing, we're primarily a device integrator for complex mechanical assembly stuff. So, for instance, ultrasound machines, MRI machines, super complex things. We're FDA registered, so we tend to focus on medical devices, but we also do like robotics, anything really complex.
Yeah.
We're full turnkey, or we can take consigned material in and build things for the customers. A lot of detailed inspection, because a lot of the stuff that we're dealing with has some either cosmetic or tolerance with this, what I call the skins of the device.
Yeah.
So and it's all done domestic. We have just the one site in Northern California,
okay,
so we're building here. We're supporting feeding families in the Bay Area.
Yeah, and by doing that, you help build up a pool of skills in the area, don't you?
Yes, for sure. And I just found this out the other day. Talking with the Fremont Chamber of Commerce, there are 900 manufacturers in the city of Fremont.
Really?
I don't know the population, but it's probably less than 500,000. It's probably closer to 200,000 or 300,000. So there's a lot of people in that area that are doing, manufacturing work in low-cost Silicon Valley.
Yeah. No, that's good. And it's, the world is a changing place, and we have a lot of conversations around, reshoring and, not bringing the whole thing back to one area, but having more than one route to obtain components, whatever it is, isn't it? And skills, the skill shortage is a nightmare. I'm sure it is for you. Yes.
We're definitely seeing people slower to move offshore and wanting to maintain a presence in Northern California, not Northern California, but North America. Especially for the stuff that we do that's big and bulky, and it costs a lot of money when you have to ship it across, overseas, over the ocean. And then the talent pool is very important, right? We've learned that it's tough to retain good talent, and it's really tough to try to attract the right type of people.
Right.
Noreen King, who's the CEO of the company, has built a really good culture. So we're fortunate that our turnover is low, but as we get more and more into complex technologies, it's tough to find the right skill set, because quite honestly, it's kind of sexy to go work for a Google or a Facebook, and maybe less sexy to work for a company that's in manufacturing. But longer term, if you build the right culture, people love it.
Yeah, that's good. So, you must have pretty specific requirements when you're looking around a show like this, and actually, there's been huge advances in inspection, haven't there? So what are the kind of things you're looking at or excited about?
Yeah, interestingly enough, we were interested in some pneumatic tooling. So there's some products that we're building that are some torque drives and stuff like that, where there's some unique challenges to some of the assemblies that we're doing, that things that we're assembling can't be around motors or batteries. So, we're looking at air options and things like that. But this is a great place to come and just kind of talk to the experts to find out if they don't have the solution. The people that we've talked to have given us some great recommendations about where to go. It's very collaborative. And a lot of us compete with one another, but there's enough business to go around.
And that is the beauty of one of these things, that you get everyone together in one place. And I think the atmosphere kind of probably makes people a little bit more collaborative than
definitely.
If you bump them into the street.
Yeah, you walk down to the gas lamp quarter here and you run into old friends and competitors. And
exactly, No, it's good. Well, thanks for sparing the time to talk to us.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
I hope the rest of the show is productive for you.
Same to you, and have a safe travel back home.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Ian.